All right, folks, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to perfectly shoe shine your shoes, get that nice glass-like look. When I was learning shoe shining for the first time, I was looking on YouTube for a nice video to kind of, guide me, get that perfect shine. Followed everything on all the videos, and I just couldn't get that shine to look exactly like it did in those videos. So I found that I was missing some steps, and I feel like I got it down pat now. So I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to get that clean look with these tools here. So first we're gonna go through exactly what each tool does and what it's used for, and then we're gonna go into the process, exactly what to do to get that clean look like we're looking for. First thing right here is the horsehair brush, very important. You're gonna need something like this to remove any dirt and excess shoe shine off the shoe. When you buy the shoe from the factory, there's always dust on it. It's important to get a nice scrub on it and get it clean to apply the polish to that foundation. I'm gonna put that down right there. Next up is the application phase. You got two options here. What you could do is either use a white t-shirt or an old rag from your home. If you're gonna do it this way, to apply the polish, it's important to wear a latex glove underneath so you're not getting polish all over your hands, as well as burning your hands from the hot wax. Or instead of using a rag, what you could do is use a Kiwi foam applicator. This is very unique, as it's able to suck up a lot of the polish and apply it in a generous manner. Obviously this is used, it's going to be all great when you buy it from the store. You can buy this pretty much at any shoe shine store, hardware store, etc. I'll put that down right there as well. Next up is the brand of the shoe shining that you would like to buy. Kiwi's very popular, that's what I have. Instead of using the Kiwi shoe shine though, I use Kiwi Parade Gloss. I find this to be a little more effective, especially for my black leather shoes. Actually not black leather, we'll go into that later on though. But very good stuff. I would invest in that if you can. They also have brown and other colors as well. And then the final phase, you're going to heat up the shoe shine with a heat gun. You could also buy this at a hardware store, $20. Nothing too expensive at all, and it's a very good investment to get a nice clean look. And then you have your rag to clean off the shoe shine when you're rubbing it off, and just a little bit of water as well. Every morning I shine my shoes over and over. This is what it looks like after a day's use. Now the first step we're going to go through is using the horsehair brush to get any of that excess oil, Parade Gloss, shoe shine, etc. off the shoe, and any dirt as well. So get the brush and try to do this one-handed. This is not really how I shine my shoes, but for the sake of holding the camera, this is what we're gonna have to work with. We're gonna go to the next step, and we're gonna apply the polish. All right, guys, so the next step is applying the polish. This is where the heat gun comes into play. You're gonna turn the heat gun on, get it nice and warmed up. Once it starts turning red, that's when you're gonna wanna apply it right down to the polish itself and heat up the can and make it like a liquid. It's hot right now. What I'm going to be using today is the rag instead of the foam applicator. This is just because, excuse the sirens in the background. This is just because a lot of people will probably not have the foam applicator available to them immediately. So this is just another way of doing it. And take a little amount of polish from the can. Just like so. And this is just, like I said, the latex gloves underneath are important because the wax is hot and the gloss is very hot. Now trying to do this one hand is going to be a challenge, but we're going to take our shoe, take the polish, and apply it in a circular motion. Now when we apply it in that circular motion, we'll see it start to get like a matte black color, and that's what we're looking for. So we're going to apply all around the toe area. You don't want to go up by the laces. You would kind of want to get a shoe shine more so towards the toe area, because that's where the shine is really going to come out. And when the finished product comes to play, it's going to be totally matte black up in the front part. So what it's going to look like is something like this. Very matte black color. And we're gonna let it sit for 15 minutes. This is very important. You gotta let it soak into the plastic or the leather, whatever you have. We're gonna take our heat gun and heat up the shoe. It's to get the polish all hot so we can rub it right off and get that nice gloss look. Now, we're gonna keep it 6 inches away from the shoe so it doesn't melt. And you'll see it start to get shiny. That's the look we're going for. Now, what you wanna do is give it a chance to get cloudy. This is gonna give it an opportunity to cool a little bit. And once it cools, it gets that cloudy matte look again, matte black look. That's when we're gonna go and take our rag and a little bit of water, start rubbing circles to get that nice glass-like look. So the shoe's cooled, we're gonna take a little bit of water, and then we're gonna start rubbing circles right around the shoe. It's gonna be a little wet, and that's perfectly fine. Now, you're gonna wanna rub vicious little circles around the shoe. After doing this, and then if you see that your shoe is still cloudy, it still looks like you got it from the factory, it's gonna take a little bit. It's gonna take at least 2 layers. So you gotta do this process at least 2, 3, 4 times to get it, the overall look. It depends on the shoe, it depends what kind of material your shoe's made out of. Like I said, in my case, mine is plastic right here. The tip is plastic. A lot of shoes are leather instead. People found to be a lot easier to get a nice shoe shine, the result we're going for. You want to be able to see a reflection on the top of the shoe here. And that's exactly how to shine your shoes.